Hey guys, how are you all doing tonight? It's Irene, or how are you guys doing today? So today's video is going to be this fall themed inspired makeup look. It's a little bit more on the dramatic side. I say that because I'm a neutral type of girl. So this would be very cute if you paired it with a little black dress and you went out to the club. But I do love it with all of the eyeshadows that I paired into it. So just keep watching. Okay, we're just going to go right into it. So I'm going to be taking the Shade and Light palette and using this shade called Levitation. I'm going to be taking my Sigma E40 brush and just sweeping this all over the lid to give me a base color. I've already applied eyeshadow primer and this is just going to set it. Now going into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, I'm going to be taking this shade as my transition color, acting also as a crease color to make everything that I'm going to be putting in the crease in future easier to blend. And I'm also using the Sigma E25, I believe that is. Yes, Sigma E25 brush for this. I'm just taking it all over the lid here. I show you what it looks like. Again, going back in with the Sigma E40 brush, I'm going to be taking this next shade here from this, also from the Morphe palette. This is going to act as my base color because this is going to be a dark look, and this is going to help bring out the other colors that we're going to be adding in. I was using a reference photo, so if you do see me look to the right of the screen, that is because my Mac was on my left side. Now going in with the MAC 242 brush and Flamethrower by Makeup Geek, I'm taking this only in the inner corner and on the eyelid. And I'm going to be using this as my main eyelid color. And then here I'm just showing you what it all looks like. Okay, so going into my Lorac Pro 2 palette, I'm going to be taking the shade Black and I'm just going to put this into the crease. And this is going to act as basically to intensify the pigment of the following shade. Because I normally don't work with blacks, as you just saw my face look pretty terrified. So I'm going to be taking the blending brush, just basically laying this out as a base, you would say, in the crease for the next shade that's coming. And this is it. So this is the shade from the Morphe palette. I'm just going to put that in the crease. Then I'm taking the shade next to it, and the one this one is a matte shade. The one I just placed was a shimmer. Okay, here I'm just touching up Flamethrower with the MAC 242 brush. And I'm just showing you what it looks like. It's all go. Okay, so taking off any fallout under my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate and using also the Anastasia No. 7 brush, the dual-ended brush. Okay, what's next? Oh, a Dunkin' break, of course! Okay, now I'm just going to quickly wing out my eyeliner. And now we can move on to foundation. So I use the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade Buff Beige and N4. I need to get a new one because this one is pretty much making my skin dry out. And it is getting colder here in Chicago. So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below for any, something that's going to make my face dewy and not dry me out like this one does. I love it, but I hate it. Okay, now we're just going to blend this all out using the True Match Beauty Blender. And go into fast speed mode because anybody want to see all this? Alright, taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm just gonna place this under my eyes to conceal my bags, obviously. What else do you do with concealer? Taking the same technique, using the beauty sponge. Then I'm taking this powder that I received in my Ipsy bag. It's a translucent powder, and it's from City Color. It's called HD powder. It's basically a loose powder that I put all over my face, as you see what I'm doing here with the Real Techniques powder brush. Going back into the Shade and Light palette and the Sephora brush, I'm going to contour my cheekbones using the shade Shadow Play. And you see me blend this part out, so if it looks a little harsh right now, don't worry. Yeah, there we go. I take this brush and I blend it all out. And then here I'm just going to basically cut the contour to clean it all up, anything that fell below there. And then I'm going to go ahead and back with the Sephora brush and bronze up my whole face. Here I'm just going to take Champagne Pop and I'm going to highlight my face. Just going to go to the cheekbones, my temples, the bridge of my nose, and I do a little bit of the chin. Here I'm giving you a little bit of side action so you can see what it actually looks like. Since then I have noticed that I want to put a little bit more, just intensify the highlight so it could be highlight on fleek. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with, what is this? Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Express Mascara. And I'm going to pump up my mascara. I'm going to pump up my eyelashes. Next, I'm taking this telescopic mascara and I'm going to apply this all on my bottom lashes. Okay, moving on to the lips. We're going through this pretty quick, but I know you guys just want to see the final result because it's going to be so pretty. Okay, I'm taking Potion by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And no, I did not do that in one try. I literally had to conceal the lips up, so don't think I'm a master queen. I'm obviously not. It was pretty hard, but I cut it all out for your sake. Alright, it's time for the hair. So I'm going to show you guys what my hair is going to look curled, basically. This is the first time I'm ever curling it with my hair being this length because I recently cut it. So what you're seeing is what I'm seeing for the first time. And I kind of like it. You'll see what it looks like. Alright, we're finally down to the bang section. Isn't that pretty? Don't you guys love just watching hair tutorials where they speed it through and then you see the final result and it's like, wow, that probably took her like 2 hours. No, I'm just kidding. It only probably took me about, with my length hair, it probably only took about 10 minutes. Here I'm just touching up some curls just to make it look a little prettier, presentable, you know, because it was a little funny looking, a little frizzy. And this is the final result. So I hope you guys like this look, and please let me know if you guys want me to do anything else in the comments below. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah. Here I'm just giving you a little makeup action. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, bye!